Welcome to the Law of One, LL Research Intermediate Meeting, May 4th, 1980. Carla channeling. I am Latwi, and I greet you in the love and the light of our infinite Creator, and give you the blessing of the Confederation of the Planets in the service of the infinite Creator. It is our privilege to work with you this evening. We have not spoken to this group as the, shall we say, keynote speaker for some time now, for this is not our usual task, as you know. But your teachers of Hatan, because they are of the vibration of love, are at this moment very, very busy elsewhere upon your planet, for there are many in your Middle East and in that country which you call Russia, who would like to make war at this time. Our fear is not for your physical bodies, but simply for the timing of this global conflict. For such it would be if those in Russia, as you call this landmass, had their way, for at this time they are capable of superiority in weaponry of a type which is not part of the normal repertoire of armaments among the people of your culture. They are what you call mind control weapons, and your peoples do not have a defense for them. Therefore, there is a clear advantage at this time to a global conflict. We do not wish to stay the conflict forever, if that is the will of your peoples, but we wish to send as much love as possible to your leaders of all nations, of all beliefs, and of all polarities, in the hopes that we can, for just a little while longer, continue to offer the pathways of observation, convocation, and evolution to your peoples. We are trying to offer to your peoples, those who wish to seek, an understanding of the true nature of observation. For to see with eyes of love is to see for the first time that which is real. For those few sheep among your peoples who wish to be saved and who seek a group of like-minded people, we offer them the principle of convocation and give them the knowledge that they may find such groups and raise their voices as one in their desire to know the truth. And above all, we find each moment in which we can speak to your peoples of evolution an infinitely precious moment, because although your peoples cannot go backwards, they can certainly drag their heels, and the majority of your peoples have dug in their heels and are resisting with a great deal of effort the relentless march of evolution towards the light. Yes, my friends, you can resist. There are a few planets who have resisted so completely that there is no light. But evolution is inevitable, even upon such lost planets. Yours is just in the middle, my friends. There are not so many who would be evil, but, my friends, there are not so many who would be good. The great majority of your peoples would be neither good nor evil, but do not seem to have a predisposition to either. Hence, they are as pawns in a game which they know not of. You, my friends, have begun to understand the game and have begun to aid in your own evolution by understanding the value of being polarized towards love. This is not an easy polarization, and that teacher named Jesus would never have promised that it was easy. For he said, "If you would be my disciple, take up your cross and follow me." Did he mean, my friends, that all of you must go through life in some kind of terrible martyrdom, suffering in order to be wholesome? No, my friends. Your teacher laughed at weddings and changed water into wine so that his friends might make merry and rejoice. He had a very deep sense of humor and rarely felt sorry for himself. He knew the ways of love, and he knew that the path involved is a stony path. The path of evolution is a rocky path. The reason for this is very simple, my friends. Say that you are not aware of the process of evolution. You are therefore not responsible for your lessons. You react in a completely instinctual manner, and through the catalyst of many, many lifetimes, experience you begin very slowly to develop. You may have a hard life, but the aspect of learning lessons will not seem a great part of it. However, when the student takes on the responsibility of the path towards truth, she will be given small quizzes along the way. Now, everyone is given these quizzes, but most do not recognize them. The student recognizes them and therefore has the responsibility for meeting them. If you are having difficulty loving an enemy, you will be faced with that problem until you have conquered it. If you have trouble with one enemy, that enemy may go away, but you will have another. If you are having trouble with some addiction, either in thought, in action, or in temperance, the source of that addiction may go away, but you will be challenged again. Each time that you have the choice between anger or some other negative emotion and calm acceptance and creative understanding, and you choose the release of anger or some other negative emotion, you know, those of you who are on the path, that you must do it again. You have made an error, and that it will meet you most surely. Your entire planet, as a planetary consciousness, has not yet reached the level of conscious development. It is simply reacting as it has reacted for many thousands of years in a warlike and somewhat negative fashion. It would be well, my friends, if you would meditate briefly for the success of our brothers and sisters of Hatan and for peace in the world, for there are very critical occurrences at this time. We wish we could tell you how this will all come out because we like a good story as well as you, but we do not know the answer. We do not know the timetable. We do know the final outcome, for there is only one final outcome. In the battle between good and evil, that which survives will be neither good nor evil, but love. Good and evil are the light and the shadow of love. Love will prevail, But we do not know when and we do not know what will occur during these days while good and evil struggle upon your land. We ask you especially to understand that in such a situation as you face now, each side is convinced of his own rightness and goodness. No one in this particular situation feels evil. No one accepts the role of the bad guy. Each feels that God, Allah, or history is on his side. You may ponder that, my friends, for it will give you an insight into the true meaning of love, into the true nature of the Creator, and into the true oneness of all mankind upon your planet. You are fighting a civil war, my friends, for you are all planetary brothers, and your national feelings and tribulations, difficulties, secret missions, secret weapons, and all the rest remind us of a finger plotting against its hand, or one foot plotting against the other knee. We do not understand totally why you would wish to mutilate yourself. However, we accept that it is so, nor do we judge you, for you are not unlike many of our brothers who have gone through similar sections of learning in their own evolution. We ask you to lift up your hearts now, my friends, for we vibrate in the light, and in the light there is no disharmony. We ask you to let these things drop away and to cleanse your soul as you would a garment, rinsing it in the cool, clear waters of a mountain stream until it is completely and utterly cleansed of nationalism, pride, glory, and righteousness. We ask you to see those who you think are your enemies. Lift them up into the light, my friends, for they are your brothers. They are sad. They are puzzled. They do not know the light. They cannot recognize the light. The light is white, but is not blinding, and so may your understanding be to you. Feel the peace of this place which exists, my friends, inside yourselves. Keep that white light in your heart, my friends. Release all of the thoughts which we have given you and settle back into your bodies now. You are of the light. You have understanding available to you. It will not blind you to action, however. It will make you more thoughtful. It will make you less understood, but it will make you more understanding. I will pause at this moment that you may rest for a moment in silent meditation.